everyone, this is Aisha with Airbnb House Dallas, and we are here with Adonata Pioga, and she is the owner and creator of Pleni-Sphere. And I was so intrigued by her unit. Kind of get a little visual here. It's fantastic, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her creation. Go ahead.
Well, welcome. It's been my joy. It's a journey that I started many years ago, where I wanted to have a dwelling, even if I were to use it only part-time, that allowed me to feel connected to nature, to the natural environment, because I noticed that at the end of a day of work, I'd be so worn out, and I wanted to just be a little bit in nature to replenish. So the quest began where I wanted a building that allowed me to feel part of the elements that wouldn't wear me out, you know, whether it would be for work or for dining or for sleeping. And of course I did go camping, but it was roughing it for short periods of time. And so gradually I started learning and seeking in alternative architecture, different methods. And I also was trying to see what a single person with no knowledge of tools or construction could do by herself to like build something that I could live in full time. And it did take several years, and in 2010 I finally invented this that's become sort of a just pure joy and an ongoing obsession, because I just feel like the richest person alive, because it has every feature and then some. I continue to discover benefits ever since I have built my first one. It has taken me, it does take 200 hours to sew one, because everything is a curve, and sewing arches is a very complex event. And so it's been just, I wasn't looking for a small place or a large place. I wasn't sure if I, you know, whatever I could do that would make me feel connected to the natural environment. And as it turns out, this is a fully portable structure that I can put up by myself in a few hours. It requires for you or whoever is doing this no special skill, just a little ingenuity. There is a little bit of a learning curve, and no special skills or any special strength. And then you can put it up in one spot, and then you can leave it up for 20 years if you'd like, because that's how good the quality of the materials are. Everything has been, every material from the UV industrial strength thread, everything has been done to make you feel like you are in a very comfortable home, and as functional, if not more functional than a home. And it turns out it's a zero maintenance environment. There's nothing you need to do. You have 3 functional windows, you have a mosquito netting, you have a privacy blind, and you have a UV clear view, and it will keep me and you toasty warm in 0 degrees Fahrenheit or less. And in half an hour, with any form of radiant heating, you can get this to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And in the summer, it will keep you cooler than the outside. And all of this is possible due to the double wall technology. And you have here 4 inches of air between the layers, and air is a more efficient insulator than a standard house insulation. So now you have 4 inches of free insulation that you didn't have to carry in your car before you set this up, and it has an effect of protecting you from the outside temperature. But because the walls are porous, it's a very unique technology. It is breathable, so the excess heat in the summer will just disperse through the pores. Unlike a traditional house that just holds the heat inside, it actually does not. And additionally, because it has no partitions unless you add some really rigid walls inside, you have a cross ventilation going here that allows a flow of air. So for example, let's say even in the summer there's no wind, but there's slight movement of air. You open this and you open the opposing window, and the air will pull through. And just to demonstrate the layers, you have here, you know, this is the UV, very high quality, very durable level. And then you have the the netting screen, and all of these come with 2 zippers, because I like to think of all the details. So for example, and here you have a privacy blind. For example, let's say that you want to, you know, have some privacy, then you can go ahead and close it part way. Or if it's raining and you want fresh air and you just don't need, so that's the benefit of having two poles. Everything is in hiding, so you can open it like this, you can open it part way, whatever suits you at the moment. And so those are the details that actually makes you feel like this is a regular house. And you can set this up directly on the ground by yourself if you like, so make sure you level the ground. And then you put a French drain all around, so when it rains, the water will not pool under. It is all enclosed, so the walls are natural cotton canvas, the highest, finest quality you can possibly buy. It's very expensive, and it's very tight weave. It has 5 non-toxic treatments, including fire retardant, UV protection. It is water resistant, mildew resistant, and pre-shrunk.
So what I'm going to do, and you guys, isn't that phenomenal? And she thought and created this all by herself, and I just think that is so wonderful. So we've only got a snippet of what it looks like, so what I'm going to do is go outside on the perimeter, give you a view. She actually has someone inside.
She actually just bought one.
Oh, okay, so you purchased one. Phenomenal. Look here, someone who has actually purchased it. I'm going to give you a visual of the exterior so that you can take a look, and then we'll come back and we'll talk more.
Absolutely.
And let you guys know how you can get in contact with her, how you can order, and the costs that are associated with this amazing structure. So we're going to go out.
You know what? You can take pictures. You can text some pictures of that too.
Okay.
Sure.
So take a look at the exterior. So it's like a dome. And if you see here, 4 seasons, all weather, wind, snow, rain, earthquake, portable permanent dwelling. So this is pretty cool. So we're on the outside. You see, we can see them there on the inside. Just go all around. And it's a huge dome. And you can put this in your backyard. You can camp with this. You can put it anywhere, and so I thought this was extremely cool. So we're going to go back in, and she's going to tell you more about how to reach out to her and how to order.
So in a little while,
So we're going to wrap up here. We have some great information, but if you are an Airbnb host, you're doing a vacation rental, this would be a great addition or standalone, you know, structure to have on the network. So if you could tell us how someone could reach out to you. Go ahead.
So I can be readily reached at my website called Pleni-Sphere.com. So that's P-L-E-N-I. That is the beginning of the word plenitude, which is plenty on all levels. And then, so it's Pleni, P-L-E-N-Y -SPHERE.com.
Okay.
And you can call me with any questions anytime. I'll be delighted to be your consultant for how you're going to arrange your unique furnishings for your unique lifestyle, what is permanent, part-time, for you, for others. I'll be delighted.
All right. Thank you so much for taking time to speak with us.
Yes,
Bye
you're
for
a delight. Thank you.